ISVs are by nature innovators, disruptors, and creators. They are agents of change. Change. It's immediate, demands action, drives urgency, and moves us forward. Change is the foundation of business today. If you're not willing to change, you must be willing to get left behind. You have two options. You either create something that changes everything, or you change everything that doesn't make a difference. Let's take a look at how Tarsus and Microsoft Azure enable Highpeak and Vumacam to make Johannesburg streets safer.
I'm Gavin Hill. I'm the director of Highpeak Technology Services company. We're a cloud systems integrator with a real passion for bringing the physical and digital worlds together. We saw the opportunity to help small to mid-sized enterprises really take advantage of cloud in a way that they were unfamiliar with or weren't entirely sure about. Firstly, Vumacam approached us to get involved, but what's really inspirational about it, besides the fact that it appeals to the geek in me because it's really cool technology, is the fact that it's a public safety and security solution, and making it a better city and a better country to live in is always inspirational. Vumacam are rolling out cameras at the moment across most of the suburbs of Johannesburg, with a view to expanding to more and more cities in the very near future. We were looking for opportunities to disrupt this industry and not to be disrespectful of the current security industry in South Africa, but I think they were relatively slow to adopt technology as a way to enhance their services. And in CCTV especially, once it gets to a really large scale, that becomes more of an IT services problem than it does necessarily become a security or just a CCTV problem. So it was great to look at that industry and find ways to really accelerate both adoption and the uses of technology in that market. We've known about Azure for a while. We've always been a cloud-based IT solution provider, so nearly all of the solutions we build are based in a hyperscale platform, and we've selected Azure as that platform. As for Tarsus, we were looking for a cloud services partner that could help accelerate our ambitions and provide us both the pre-sales and the commercial support that we needed to move very quickly in this industry. The biggest benefits for us were the fact that, first of all, the technology was readily available. So the types of services and technologies we wanted to use were immediately accessible out of Azure. It allows you to reach time to market and to be successful very, very quickly. It allows you to trial most of the services and solutions you need to adopt out of the Azure market before committing to payment. So the friction to achieving your goals is very simple in Azure. The second was their ability to scale. So we could grow our solutions and our services very, very quickly. And also from a cost perspective, it meant that we only were paying for the resources that we consumed. So while we started off small, we could grow very quickly and really only pay as we started to grow, and that was a big benefit. Lastly, I think the fact that Azure is now readily available in South African data centers has been a huge benefit for us from a compliance perspective and a performance perspective as well. The assistance that Tarsus can provide you with access to their resources to help you as a growing business, and also the relationships within Microsoft that you can leverage through Tarsus, means we're a very powerful relationship as a growing organization. And it allows you to tap into a set of skills and resources that you possibly don't have as a small startup. One of the benefits of using Azure for Highpeak has meant that it's allowed us to focus on developing the solution and focusing all our efforts and energy on delivering what the client was asking for, as opposed to diluting those efforts by managing infrastructure, managing servers, managing software and licensing. All that has been abstracted away from us, so we can really focus on core rather than the context of the solution we're trying to provide. I think one of the biggest motivators that caused Highpeak to move from our previous provider to Tarsus was a combination of their Cloud Blue platform, which really helped abstract some of the provisioning and billing complexities of Azure, and the depth of resources and skills that they had to help enable us onboard new solutions onto Azure very quickly. And a combination of those two is really what drove us to partner with Tarsus in this instance. So for entrepreneurs, I would encourage you to work with both a large partner who has access into Microsoft and leverage the Azure resources on the other hand to help you grow very quickly and reach scale in a cost-effective manner.
Create change. With Tarsus On Demand and Microsoft Azure,